Hey, this is Zoe. I hope you're having a nice weekend. I'm having another kind of very indoorsy, play music and read weekend, which is actually going like really well. I'm rereading the book Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami, which I absolutely love. If any of you all like Haruki out there. Also, I wanted to record a little more music because it's fun to do that. And also, some folks had asked me about voice stuff. So one thing that I have done is I guess I've internalized a couple of things with voice. And my voice is, it's still something that makes me dysphoric. It's actually one of my biggest dysphoric kind of triggers. But quite often, too, I feel like happy with it, and that I feel at home in it, more importantly. So the big thing has been learning to speak from more of my mouth and not from more of my chest, which resonates down here. As you see, it's already kind of shifted up. And that's actually, you can actually physically touch when you're speaking and see where things are resonating. So your goal is actually to talk in a way that you don't feel anything rattling around here. You're going to feel a little bit here and like more up here. So if you press here, this is the point. Versus other ways of talking are more down here. But the other thing is that is to keep your breathing kind of steady as well. So when you're doing this, it's easy to get kind of overly conscious of this one thing here and it's this. But make sure to keep breathing in deeply and, from your belly. And that also kind of helps you have continuity, have a voice that, that you like, that you're home with. I would just not worry too much about pitch. I mean, pitch is important to some degree, but it's probably the least important thing. Mostly I would say it would be that intonation coming, breathing from the back of your your mouth, your throat kind of area here. And then the other piece is just kind of, lingering a bit on words and being kind of melodic. And I've always been very like, blah, 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 blah. So I kind of so as you see, maybe sometimes when I'm tired, I'll just talk like this, and this is something that makes me kind of dysphoric because it's just one stream. But if I'm more, if I have a little more time, or if I'm a little more relaxed and happy, I can kind of linger in those words, those syllables, and kind of dance around. And, at the end of the day, there probably are more like feminine ways to speak. For me, it just kind of works. And to be honest, I'm someone who kind of rambles a lot, so whatever I do, it's more just the overall like accentuation of things. That's something you can also focus on if you're feeling kind of frustrated by the pitch piece. And then just being kind and forgiving of yourself. I mean, there are times if you're kind of depressed or if you're sick or if you're tired, voice is going to be harder, and maybe just lingering on the intonation or the variation of melody up and down kind of is all you can pull off, or maybe none of it, and that's fine, The point I have felt often is just feeling like you can express things that are true to you, and your voice can be the instrument to that end. The other piece is really just playing music for me helps a lot because that helps me focus on my breathing, and singing. And it's not just all go high, feminine, floaty, but it's actually by practicing songs. So I'm going to play a song by Same Cooke, Change is Going to Come, and, by practicing that song, I think a lot about how I want to linger in words, what kind of feels good, what's a good pace. It's all super personal, and really there's no right answer. I know for a lot of folks, the outcome of having someone not clock you is the most important outcome. And I think that sometimes for me, I get into this headspace where I really I want to feel good about my voice, and I don't know. You never know what someone's going to think. You get feedback that isn't the best, or feedback, you often don't hear, like, good feedback necessarily. But for me, just finding ways to kind of, I would say, be sort of expressive and excitable is true to my personality, and I can find a way to make my voice an instrument of that. And that's something that feels good. So if anything's helpful in there, I get it, it's hard, it's super frustrating, it is one of my biggest dysphoric things, and just be kind to yourself and play music, because music's fun. So, on that rambly note, I am going to, my cat might jump on me, otherwise, yeah, hope you like this. Let me just see. I was born by the river in a little town, and just like that river I've been running ever since. And it's been a long time coming, but I know that a change is gonna come. No, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. And I don't know what's up there beyond the clouds in the sky. And it's been a long time coming, but I know that a change is gonna come. No, yes it will. And I go to the movies, and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me, hey, why you keep hanging around? But it's been a long time coming, but I know change is gonna come. No, yes it will. Then I go to my brother, and I ask him, brother, please. You know, he just ends up knocking me. He ends up knocking me all down on my knees. There'd been a time that I felt I couldn't last for long, but now I think that I might be able to carry on. And it's been a long time coming. I know that change is gonna come. No, yes it will. That song is really pretty, and yeah, so it actually kind of works with what I was saying earlier. Like, stuff is kind of exhausting and kind of wearying, but it's this way to kind of be with the weariness and just kind of roll with even the sadness and the dysphoria and the frustration. That can be really sort of healing and nice. So anyways, that's what we're gonna analyze the song in a song, but okay, take care.